Hello everyone, welcome to another Rick's Picks. Today I'm going to be doing my review of the Star Trek The Original Series figure Sulu by Art Asylum. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a look at him in packaging, then I'm going to take a look at the figure and his accessories, and then I'm going to give you my thoughts on him. And just remember, if you do like this video, go ahead and check out my Star Trek playlist and hit that like, share, and subscribe. So without any further ado, let's get to the review. So here he is in packaging. I do like the packaging for this figure. So right off the bat, you got this collage up top with Kirk, McCoy, Spock, and the Enterprise. The window is the Star Trek logo, actually the Federation logo, my apologies, which I really like that, so you can see him, all his accessories. You have the original series Star Trek logo here, his name, all right. Spin them around to the back here. You have everybody that's part of this wave. A little bit about Star Trek. You got your second wave here. And some of your other collectibles that were part of this line. And then underneath here you have your legal. So with all that being said, let's open them up and see what he's about. So here he is, out of packaging. He's an overall good-looking figure. He definitely captures the look of Sulu from the original series. So let's start off with the rotation. This side. Back. This side. And now back around to the front. Alright, so he does have some good detailing to him. First off, the head sculpt looks really nice. It definitely captures the look of Sulu from the original series. You have his Starfleet emblem here. You have his rank on both cufflinks. Okay. And like the other figures, his shirt here is a soft rubber. So it gives it that more, loose-fitted shirt look. So overall, I do like the look to him. Now let's start going through his points of articulation. So first off, the head does move. You got a shoulder joint and a swivel. You got an elbow joint and a wrist joint. Get these arms up. Arms are a little bit tight, so you may want to use a little bit of heat on them. You do got a torso swivel. All right. Spin them around this way. Got a thigh joint. A swivel here. And a knee joint. You do have a top of the boot swivel. And you have an ankle joint. So everything for the most part moves pretty well. His shoulders do feel a little stiff to me. Like you may want to add a little bit of heat if you really want them to, get all the way up there. But overall, everything seems to work well with him. So now let's take a look at his accessories. So first off, he comes with two hands. So he has this more open hand hold here. Yeah, comes with a closed fist. Comes with a phaser. Communicator. And last but not least, he comes with a tricorder. So first we're going to look and see how all this stuff works with them. So first, let's start with the phaser. A little bit tight, but it does fit in there with no issues. Next, I believe this is the hand for the tricorder. All right. So as you can see, the tricorder fits in there nicely. No issues with that. All right. Slap this over his shoulder here. All right. So that too works very well, just like that. Swap this hand out. Eventually, that's in there a little bit tight. Ah, there it goes. Okay, so these hands are very tight. So be careful about that. You got your communicator. That fits in there very well. No issues with that. And last but not least, let's get the closed fist hand on them too. So now these are a little tight. You could work it in there, or maybe you might want to use just a little bit of heat to just get it in there a little bit more snug. But it does fit overall. So, oops. Sorry about that. So all his hands and accessories work very well with him. So my final thoughts on this figure is I really like this figure. Matter of fact, to be honest with you, I love this whole line of figures. I think Art Asylum did really good with these figures overall. With him, all his joints move very well. I didn't have any real issues. The only thing I had any issues with is the shoulders. I felt like they were a little bit tight. Could probably add just a little bit of heat to get a little bit more movement in them. But other than that, I think, you know, all his joints work very well. All his accessories fit with him very well. You know, I didn't have any issues with that. The hands were a little bit on the tight side, but they did go in. So if you want them to fit a little bit nicer, you may want to just put a little bit of heat on them just to soften them up just a little bit so they just pop in easier. But other than that, great figure. I'd highly recommend him to go with your Star Trek collection and what have you. So with that being said, I hope you guys did like this review. If you did, go ahead and check out my Star Trek playlist and hit that like, share, and subscribe. They're all small clicks for you, but it really helps this channel grow. So until the next one, late.